Hi, Dr. Drake here. If you've ever thought, we're doing better, then we had a rough week, then things improved again, man, you're not alone. That's one of the most common questions we hear from parents and patients. Why does it feel like healing goes forward and then backwards and then forward again? Here's the truth. Healing rarely happens in a straight line, especially when we're talking about the nervous system. The nervous system isn't just involved in pain or posture. It's the control center for regulation, sleep, digestion, immune, mood, attention, sensory processing, and how the body adapts to stress. And when that system has been overloaded for a long time, it doesn't flip from stressed to stable overnight. It heals in phases. At Innate, we explain this as a 3-phase process. Understanding these phases helps you stop interpreting every bad day as a failure and start seeing the bigger picture of progress. Phase 1, we want to release the stress pattern. Before true healing can happen, the nervous system needs to get unstuck from chronic stress mode. When stress builds, whether from thoughts, emotional overload, traumas, physical tension, or toxins, chemical stress, the body can shift into a constant fight or flight state. And in that survival state, the brain prioritizes protection over growth. The body becomes more reactive, less adaptable, and it can show up as symptoms that don't seem connected at all. Poor sleep, tension, digestive issues, emotional outbursts, sensory overwhelm, fatigue, headaches, frequent sickness, or we just can't catch a break. So the first goal isn't perfection, it's relief. In phase 1, we're focused on helping the nervous system calm down and communicate more clearly. Families often notice early wins here, like better sleep, calmer mornings, improved digestion, less frequent meltdowns, and even better moods, or just even moods. That's exciting, and it's real progress, but it's also why things can feel like a roller coaster. When a body has been in stress mode for a long time, a calmer state can reveal layers of old patterns. Some symptoms may temporarily flare or shift as the nervous system begins to unwind and reorganize. That doesn't mean something is wrong. It often means the system is releasing stored tension and it's recalibrating. All right, phase 2, rebuild, reorganize. So once the nervous system is less reactive and stress responses start to calm down, the next phase begins, and that's rebuilding. This is where things get really interesting because this is when the brain and the body start learning new patterns of regulation. Think of it like upgrading a messy, overloaded wiring system. First, you reduce the short circuits. Then you rebuild the pathways so signals can travel smoothly again. In this phase, you may see more consistent emotional regulation, better focus and transitions, improved coordination and motor control, stronger immune resilience, more flexible stress response, and many more things. But here's the key. Phase 2 still takes repetition and time. Your child's nervous system isn't just feeling better, it's learning how to function better, and learning is rarely linear. You might see a stretch of great days, then a tough day after poor sleep, travel, a growth spurt, a school stressor, too much screen time, or a minor illness. A regulated nervous system can handle stress and bounce back. A rebuilding nervous system is practicing that skill. So in phase 2, you're not just looking for no symptoms. You're looking for faster recovery, shorter episodes, and more consistency over time. All right, phase 3, restoration and balance. This is where the nervous system is no longer constantly reacting, and it has more capacity to adapt. Life still happens. Kids still get sick. They still have big emotions. Schedules still shift, but the difference is how the body responds. See, in phase 3, we're focused on maintaining and protecting that progress we made, recovering faster from setbacks, handling stress with fewer flare-ups, staying emotionally steadier through change, continuing development without recurring struggles. This is why many families choose ongoing wellness care, not because they're chasing symptoms, but because they've seen what a regulated nervous system can do, and they want to keep that foundation strong as life throws new stressors at their child. So what do we do with this information? If healing feels like a roller coaster, your next step isn't panic. Your next step is clarity. At Innate, we use insight scans to measure how the nervous system is functioning and adapting, so we can track change through each phase and keep care intentional. We're not guessing based on symptoms alone. We're looking at patterns of stress and regulation, then supporting the body's ability to adapt. And that's the real goal. Not never stressed, but more resilient to that stress. So if you've ever felt confused by the ups and downs, let this be your reassurance. Progress can be happening even when it doesn't look perfect. If you want to understand what phase your child's nervous system is in and how to support them through it, reach out. Call us at 918-272-0303 or head to our website to schedule your insight scans.